always good to chat with you. It's been a while. We go way back to the point when we used to get to introduce you onto not even the main stage of events, but like the stage before the main stage. So it's kind of wild and crazy that now you're not even satisfied with dominating the music world, but you now need to take down the box office. Is this whole thing really just a giant F you to Tom Cruise at this point?
It's more directed at Christopher Nolan. We're really trying to show him how to put out a film.
Well, I heard that Tom Cruise showed up for the Top Gun thing in a helicopter. You guys should get a helicopter.
Funny thing, I was working with I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, whatever. I was working with the music placement person for the new Top Gun on writing a new song for them. And then I believe Tom Cruise came in and just fired everyone. And
what?
So, yeah.
Why? Did he give a reason?
I mean, you've seen that new Top Gun thing. He's got that trailer's been out for 3 years.
Yeah.
So there's been a few overhauls, and I was a part of that. So they've moved on.
So let me get this quote straight. You guys were fired by Tom Cruise. You were fired by Tom Cruise, and as a result, you've decided now that you're going to go to the box office a week before. Yep. And for one night only, you're going to show them how a movie needs to be released.
Yeah. And
basically,
we're the only movie that can reference any sort of airplane or pilot.
That's a beautiful thing.
Take that, Maverick.
21
That's actually the only reason we did the live stream, too.
That's why we named our band this.
Yeah.
This was what a slow play. Unbelievable. I can't believe the masterful thinking that went on when you guys were playing at a gymnasium for 3 people, back 10, 12 years ago, whatever it was. All this slow play, just this one giant, I'm going to show Top Gun Maverick in 2022.
Yep. Yeah, it's all calculated.
Wait, did you actually start writing something?
Okay, you're going to have to push me on it. I did. I saw some scenes. They brought me in to show me some scenes and stuff. And I actually don't think I started writing. It was actually pretty soon after they brought me in to show me, parts of the movie and what they were looking for and stuff. That then I got word that everything there was a wholesale swap. So
does that bring you back to jobs you had before you were, a big musician, when they would tell you hey, here's the thing. It's not you, it's us, but regardless, clean out your desk. You're not working here anymore.
Yeah. Clean out your register. More like,
oh, is that what it was? That's right. Yeah. But don't actually clean out your register because that's our money. So
yeah, right.
21 Pilots cinema experience. We talked during pandemic. It was one of the nicest things I thought that any artist had done to kind of make the fans feel connected at a time when the world was so divided. It was this experience that people were sitting in front of their computers. And even though we were very singular at the time, we felt connected. And now you can have the ability for one night only, which I love this concept of doing something that is truly limited, one night only, to go to a theater, experience it with other people sitting there on either sides of you, experiencing it together. Plus, of course, the 20 minutes of bonus footage. I assume there's a sex tape involved in that extra 20 minutes of bonus footage. As always, that's what they use. But why? What was the decision making? Because once again, this all went back to something you guys swore you would never do. You said, we're never doing this. We're never doing a live stream.
Yeah, I mean, kind of give some context. The idea of a live stream came up, obviously years before, the 2020 hit. I don't know. I think some artists kind of do it to, take some money off the table, an opportunity to stay put and still kind of tap into their fan base. And it always kind of felt like a bit of a cheap move, especially when you go in and you watch that stream and it's just kind of the same thing for an hour and a half. And it just gets a little bit stale after a couple songs. And so and especially with live music being so, just a part of the fabric of our band, we knew it's just that's not going to be something we do. Then obviously 2020 came around, forced our hand. And so because we had kind of been, not so much vocal with, other people, but especially with ourselves, we're never doing that. We're never doing a live stream concert. We knew that if we're going to do this, then we got to do it differently. We got to do it different than anyone else has ever done it. We obviously can't just kind of, give a, off-brand packaged version of what we've been doing on stage and just put it on the internet. We got to reinvent the whole thing. Honestly, even more than that, we wanted it to be an outline for what bands could do in the future for when they're releasing music. And we do think that live stream concerts, but it's got to be more than a concert or else it's not going to work. But live stream concerts could be a part of future album rollouts, even with live music still very much alive again. So that was the goal. We wanted to try to set a standard. And so last year it went up live the night that our album came out, and it's kind of really not lived anywhere since then. It was a one shot out of the cannon type of thing. And so we knew we wanted to kind of hold on to it for the right time. We went back and we did mix the audio to, you know, sound really nice and big, give it more of that experience feel when you go to a movie theater. That sound, I mean, that's a part of what separates seeing something, you know, on your laptop or even, you know, in your own living room to actually going to a theater. And so we wanted to make sure that the audio was there as well. So we spent some time on that. We're really excited about how it sounds. And yeah, it's you would think it'd be just kind of like a handful of theaters all over the country. It's actually like all the theaters, which is insane. And so we're excited to see it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch it. I kind of want to be one of those actors.
Watch it?
I don't know. Isn't that cool when you hear an actor be like, I don't watch my films or something? I don't know.
Okay, so people get there. They're going to the 21 Pilots Cinema Experience. They're sitting in the movie theater seats. They're with their friends, their family. What is the best movie theater snack? Where are you at with your snack game? Because what I like to do is I get popcorn and then they put M&Ms in the popcorn so that the M&Ms are just melty enough to merge. You get the salty and the sweet.
What I'll be doing is getting one of the popcorn buckets out of the trash, taking it up to the front and just asking for a refill. Yeah.
Wow, that's such a cheap move. I respect it highly.
Josh, what's your move?
I mean, I think just a standard popcorn.
With butter or no?
Money bags
butter.
over here.
Yeah,
I've seen Josh with his shirt off drumming. Let me tell you, he's eating a salad at the movie theater. I've seen this guy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, it's a green
He's not eating no popcorn.
Salad. Yeah, I've seen.
This guy hasn't touched corn to his lips in 9 years.
Moment on the lips, a lifetime in the hips. I've heard Josh say it before the shows. He's drumming away. It's really
that's
great.
That's why I can only go to one movie every 3 months.
And this is the one. And
because you BYOS,
right.
Bring your salad with you.
And if you could pick just one movie this May to go to, which would it be, Josh?
I'd probably go see Top Gun.
Really?
No, I'm setting you up for this one. It's a whole setup. I'm letting you walk into this one, damn it. Come on now.
You're telling everyone to go see Top Gun.
No, it's not about Top Gun.
That's the opposite of this.
This interview is not about Top Gun. It's about 21 Pilots Cinema Experience.
Right.
May 19th, one day only, worldwide, by the way. I know that people check out this station, KROQ, from all over, all different walks of the planet. You can go to any theater, anywhere. You heard Tyler say it. Any theater, anywhere. They're forced, even those smut movie theaters like on Santa Monica Boulevard, this is going to be in every theater. You have to find it. And it's a psychedelic experience. So I'm not going to condone doing drugs to watch it. However, if you're the type of person that likes to take a little something, or smoke a little something.
Are you condoning people do drugs?
That's right, Allie. I am. This is a good movie, I would imagine, to watch while you're doing that as well.
Then you won't be eating popcorn. You'll be eating your face.
That's right. Even better. So we got that. Guys, since we last chatted, so much has changed, obviously. And seeing you do live shows many times over the years, I know that you take the audience experience so seriously to the point where you're literally out there, oftentimes being carried by the audience as you're making the shows. It's almost like they're the extra member of 21 Pilots. I don't know if you've ever said that, but that's how it feels to be in the audience at one of your shows. And now you are giving us an excuse to get together again in support of you all. Is there something that you've got cooking right now that you have not yet told anyone that will be the next thing that because I always feel like you have 2 moves ahead. What's the next one?
Oh boy. Man, we're working on, we did just announce it today, but we've been working pretty hard on, we're doing a set for MTV Unplugged coming up.
Nice.
So it's going to be, I don't know, I guess you would imagine acoustic guitars and all that stuff. But for me, the MTV Unplugged series has become less about playing something not plugged in, but more about presenting the artist or the band in a different way than they've ever presented themselves. And so that will be the case for this. We're really excited for it. It's, I think, June 9th. Usually Josh and I perform to pre-recorded tracks. I always like to say we're proud of those tracks because we made them ourselves, but they're pre-recorded nonetheless so that we can focus on our performance and being able to engage with the audience. For this, the MTV Unplugged, what we're going to be doing is building out those tracks for you in real time. And you're going to watch us play each part and kind of watch it loop together and create a new version of our songs. And it's taken a lot of kind of like just, I don't know, memorization and work on the front end, but we're really excited about it.
Wow. You guys obviously spend a lot of time together creating, and you're also, in each other's lives personally. What is the last big fight that you got into? I just want to know what could tear you two apart.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was trying to remember the last time that we got in a fight, Tyler, and I kind of can't.
I remember.
Does that mean things are brewing?
Yeah.
You're due for a big one?
Yeah,
Josh is the guy. Josh is the part of the relationship that like thinks there's nothing wrong, and I'm over here like, oh, okay.
You remember everything that happened? Remember that third show we played when you took an extra $3 from the 6 we made that night?
I know exactly what you haven't apologized for.
Yeah, we've got everything internalized, so it will explode.
Oh, can't wait for that. That'll be the sequel to this movie, I guess, right?
Yep.
Right.
Another cinematic experience of them just beating each other up.
We've got cameras on standby for when all this internalized anger and hatred comes out.
More additional unseen footage will be.
Yeah, that'll be in the 20 minutes. Get ready. That's the bonus 20
Yeah.
minutes, guys. You got to see that. It all comes loose. When you see things, when you get alerts, when people send you things because they see rumors, right? And a lot of it, and I've seen you guys and I've watched you do enough interviews over the years to know that sometimes you'll answer the same questions completely differently because you're just like effing with the people and having fun, which is one of my favorite things about you guys. So it never happened, right? But what's a rumor that you'd like to start right now on KROQ? Like you could say it for the first time. We will let it air as it is. We will say nothing else about it. We'll just send it out there into the environment, but you have control of the rumor because usually when rumors start, you have no control over them. What's something you guys would like to get out there? You can start it right now about anything.
Josh's drums are pre-recorded tracks. He's not even hitting the drum when he plays.
He doesn't know how to drum at all.
He's lip syncing the drums.
Someone else recorded those.
He's lip syncing the drums. What do you call that, Josh?
Drum syncing?
I get arm syncing.
Drum syncing. Unbelievable.
Yeah, arm syncing.
It's just got picked up by TMZ. That's amazing.
There you go.
Now,
I'm exposed.
Have you ever written a song that you guys thought was super awesome? You're like, this is the best track we've ever done. Yeah. And then like the next day you go back and look at it and you're like, this is terrible. Like,
yes.
Or, okay. Do you remember the song and can you sing it now?
Oh, geez. Well, see, there's always that chance that like there's that one thing that needed changed and then all of a sudden it unlocks. But yeah, all the time. I mean, I've got a hard drive full of them, things that I am so pumped on. And then one day, it's really tough because when there's something about trying to tackle the production side and the songwriting side at the same time, what you can do is a couple of things can happen. You can get focused in on learning a new technique. Whether it's all the way up to like learning a new instrument or learning a new kind of like production trick. And you can be so excited that you learned that. And then the next thing you apply that new learned skill to, your wires get crossed and you think you're excited about the song, but you're actually excited about the new technique that you learned. Really, the song sucks. Because all you have is your excitement to lead you down whether or not something is good or not. It takes a lot of discipline to back up and be like, okay, I'm excited that I learned how to do that thing. This is the song that I wrote with that new tool. Is the song actually good? And that's something that I've learned over the course of my career to back up. And, it's not a shame to let something just go because there's a set amount of hours, there's a set amount of songs, there's a set amount of skills between now and the next good song. And you just got to chip away at it. It's the set amount. And there's nothing wrong with, it's not a waste of time. I bet it's something that I've been learning.
Tyler, Josh, 21 Pilots. It's been, at this point, I think maybe a 7-year relationship we've had on and off, getting to chat with you, watching the group continue to grow, get bigger and bigger to the point now where you'll be dominating box offices on May 19th. Check out 21 Pilots Cinema Experience. Even if you did get a chance to check it out during the live stream, it's completely different. Not only do you get the bonus time, the bonus minutes, but you get to experience it with other people as you always wanted, probably always would like it received by us. So as a fan and as someone who has been able to chat with you guys over the years, thanks so much for hanging out with us on KROQ today. It's always good when we see that we get 21 Pilots. We don't take that lightly. And we feel like we've been hogging this interview by asking you questions. Do you have any questions for us before we say goodbye?
Oh, do you guys have a cough button?
Yes.
Do you ever?
But we
use
never
it?
use it. I end up coughing right into the microphone.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. I feel like some stations, they have a button that you press that button when you're supposed to cough so that it doesn't pick up. But
Yeah.
how would it
Yeah.
not just pick up in the other mics in the room? I don't know.
It's officially it's a COVID button now. They've changed the name of it. It's caught up with the times.
Yeah.
It sucks.
More importantly is the dump button.
Yeah, that's the one we have to
That's
hit.
the important one.
Yeah, say your favorite curse word now. Let's test this button. Go ahead. Say it.
Tom Cruise.
Thanks, guys, so much. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you in theaters. And thanks for hanging out again on KROQ.
See you guys.
so much, man.
Bye.
Bye.